Brady fires it over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski.
What a job by the quarterback, Russell Wilson.
We have seen magic tonight.
Exclamation point.
Wow.
You are watching KNWA Today, the Big Game Edition.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday. In just a few hours, the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots will battle it out for the championship. This is the big game today.
Yeah, we are looking live right now at the Phoenix area as that city is getting set. They've been prepping all week for Super Bowl 49, just under 7.5 hours from kickoff. Getting you ready, of course, for the big game festivities, from eats, decorations, you name it. We've got you covered this morning. Good morning to you. I am Chris Fry.
And I'm Marissa Kargas. Thank you so much for joining us on this Super Bowl Sunday. It's something that we're talking about here, and frankly, everyone in Arizona is talking about it too. So let's bring in meteorologist Heidi Wagner to look at your game day forecast.
Good morning, guys. I'm sure many of you have noticed it does not look like Phoenix like it does here. We're seeing rain outside. Phoenix seeing lots of sunshine. Taking a look at the radar, you can see the good news is most of those showers are clearing out of the region, and we are seeing our high temperature for the day right now. We are sitting in the 40s right now, going to be decreasing throughout the remainder of the afternoon, getting into the teens as we head into tomorrow, but your Super Bowl forecast is looking wonderful. You can see that here. 46 degrees your high temperature, 50% chance of rain, but it looks like it's only going to stick around until 1 p.m. But we'll have more details on what to expect for tonight after the Super Bowl coming up.
All right, Heidi, thanks a lot. So we mentioned the big game, by my count, about 7.5 hours away,
right.
And bars and restaurants are gearing up for the rush of customers they'll see today.
KNWA's Joseph Holloway joins us from Grubs in downtown Fayetteville. Hey, Joseph.
Chris, Marissa, good morning. It is game day, of course, a big game coming up tonight here on KNWA, and everyone here at Grubs, they're getting ready for what is to come today. We have Garrett Payne here with us this morning, and Garrett is one of the cooks here. And Garrett, just tell us about the preparation that's gone into today.
Well, today, you know, it's the Super Bowl. It's going to be a big game. We've got a bunch of people coming in. We hope everybody's going to be here. As you can see, we're getting ready to make our buff sauce and our quesos, our salsas, starting to make sure everything's fresh, ready to go. We're just going to have everybody here, so we hope everybody's going to come out and have a great time, enjoy some great drink specials, and have fun.
As for what you're doing this morning, what are you guys working on right now?
Right now, we're just getting the kitchen set up, making sure everything's open and ready to go. Because, like I said, we expect it to be ready to go from open today. We're fixing to, like I said, open up cans and start doing salsas, quesos, and making all our sauces for the day.
And I'm sure it's going to be all hands on deck for all the employees here.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have 8 or 9 people back here and 5 or 6 girls up front. It's going to be great.
And it's already starting to get crazy right now, guys. Now, coming up in the next half hour, we'll talk a little bit about what they're doing back here in the kitchen. So until then, we'll go ahead and send it back to y'all.
All right, Joseph, thank you so much. Now, according to the National Retail Federation, Americans will spend more than $14 billion on Super Bowl festivities.
Billion with a B.
Yeah.
About 80% of Americans plan to stock up on food and, of course, drinks, spirits, you name it. The National Chicken Council says Americans will eat 1.25 billion chicken wings today. Thanks to guacamole, the Haas Avocado Board anticipates a big jump in avocado consumption. 240 million of them will be consumed leading up to the Super Bowl and on game day. And while many people will be watching for football, of course, many others will be tuning in to the game for the commercials.
And estimates are showing more than 110 million viewers are expected tonight. Advertisers pay big bucks for just seconds of airtime. So for more on those advertising bigots tonight, we go to KNWA's Ben Klein. Hey, Ben.
Good morning, guys. A tradition for many on the Super Bowl Sunday is to enjoy the expensive and over-the-top commercials. A 30-second ad in this year's Super Bowl is coming around at $4.5 million, and companies are going all out with their ads. I caught up with Mike Sells. He's been in the advertising business for over 30 years. He says although the commercials are entertaining, it's all about the bottom line.
It is advertising, it is glamorous, it is entertaining, but it's a business. Ultimately, as marketers, it's about return on investment for the clients. Did it ring up the cash register more? Did more people buy your product as a result? You're not selling more product. Doesn't matter how much you entertain somebody. At that point, you're doing small movies instead of commercials.
Nacelle says many of the old favorites are back, like Anheuser-Busch and Doritos, but some newcomers are going to be on hand as well, including Loctite, a super glue company, and Avocados of Mexico. Coming up, we'll hear more on social media's impact and commercials for the big game.
All right, Ben, thank you so much. Now, for fans, it has become one of the most anticipated parts of the Super Bowl hype and game day. We mentioned it. Millions just cannot wait to see these ads.
All right, so we want to know what's your favorite Super Bowl commercial of all time. You can tweet us or post your responses on our Facebook page, of course, on Twitter at KNWA News, Facebook/KNWA News. Of course, on Twitter also you can use the hashtag at KNWAwake and hashtag MyBigGame.
Yes, and we'll be sharing some of those responses coming up during our show.
All right, experts say today's game between what some experts are calling two evenly matched teams, the Patriots and Seahawks, has the potential to be the best of all time.
And fans of both teams are already getting ready for the big game. KNWA's Sarah Dolph is outside of the stadium this morning in Glendale, Arizona with more. Sarah?
Well, good morning, guys. It is a foggy morning here in Glendale, about 20 minutes outside of downtown Phoenix. Take a look behind me. The stadium is actually there. You're going to have to take my word for it because you can't see it. We've really dealt with a lot of varying weather conditions this week. It started out with sun the beginning of the week, then rain for 2 days, and now this fog. The good news, it is supposed to burn off, and game time weather should be sunny and in the low 70s. They plan to open that retractable roof here at the stadium. It should be an enjoyable experience for fans here, and with good reason. They paid a lot of money to see this game. Historically high tickets right now, averaging $9,000 to $10,000. We've even seen them as high as $68,000. No word if anybody jumped on that ticket. However, some fans in for a bit of a disappointment. They're arriving here to pick up their tickets only to find that the brokers really can't fulfill the supply that they promised. So some fans, having invested in hotel rooms and invested in flights, now unable to go to the game. People are trying to get these last-minute tickets. Historically, you know, they had dropped in price. They don't think that's going to happen this year. Demand is so high and only a couple hundred remaining. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much for that report. We will have another live report from our Razorback Nation straight ahead. Drew Ammon will be talking former Hogs on the Super Bowl field. But first, there is a live look at the University of Phoenix Stadium where both the Seahawks and Patriots are gearing up for their biggest game yet.
And meteorologist Heidi Wagner will have a look at your forecast in Glendale and here in Northwest Arkansas. She'll have the details next.
Now, from your home of Super Bowl 49, this is KNWA Today, the Big Game Edition, with Marissa Kargas, Chris Fry, and your Weather Authority forecast with Heidi Wagner. Join us as we prepare you for the big game.